Hey-oh! What's going on, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here, back again with another little watch-along for you. This one is for the Denmark versus Tunisia game, which is taking place in a few moments' time from Qatar in the World Cup, guys. So a couple of United players being represented or representing us out there. We've got, of course, Mr. Christian Eriksen starting in the midfield for Denmark. And then over for Tunisia as well, you've got Mr. Mejbri on the bench. So, interesting game coming up, guys. We're expecting Denmark to smash them up. But you never know. Look at that Saudi Arabia-Argentina game. By the way, let's just get some laughy face emojis in there for Messi and go. It's fucking good. It was a good result. Anyway, so get some laughy face emojis in there for those guys. They've bottled it hard. Really good start to their campaign. Anyway, but this game, you never know. Denmark should win it, but it doesn't always go that way. So Tunisia, you'd expect them not to win this and to get battered, but you just never know. But even so, all that being said, I am going for 2-0 to Christian Eriksen's Denmark. 2-0. It's a 3-5-2 from Denmark. Christensen, Kjær, Andersen, Schmeichel in goal, Mæhle, Højbjerg, Eriksen, Delaney, etc. And get your predictions in there. Yes, K Slater thinks 2-0 as well. Get your predictions in, guys. Mark Harris, what's going on, you legend lad? He says, just got in from waterproofing a bathroom. Your body aches in 6,000 places. That's pretty much everywhere. Is your name Lionel Messi? I don't know, but how you doing there, Mark Harris, man? And everybody who's in here, afternoon to you, Lee Workman. How you doing, Lee? Tim Clurden, get in there, my son. Mason, Kingslayer. Mikhail Kramer, getting in here again, raw. Sosa, what's good? Rob C, Kingslayer, Niels Olsen, Mikhail Kramer, Merrick Galord, Say No More Gov, Sean Collins, Big Dog Batchy, Nathan Phelps, Madhouse, Illy United, Marky Harris, American Niels, and everybody else as well. Thanks for joining us, guys. Do us a favour before kickoff, though. Smash that like button. Give it a raw, filthy like spike. Hit that thumbs up on it and help us get to 100 likes. Also, share it around. I've pinned a tweet at the top of live chat, and we'll shout out every single one of you legends that gives it a retweet at half time. So please do help spread the word of the show by giving us a retweet, smashing the like, and get yourself subscribed if you're new. Get in there and say hello as well. Don't be shy. Come on, then. Let's be having you. Well, I guess we want to see Christian Eriksen and Denmark do well today. It would be nice to see Tunisia, the underdog. I'm supporting Tunisia, though. That's right. The underdogs. Okay, the game's underway, guys. It has kicked off. The timer's up in the top right-hand corner. So do sync up with us if you can. Early chance goes begging there for Denmark. Ball over the back stick, and it's out of play. So it's going to be a corner. $123-0, says Mark Harris. 2-0, says Sean Nettleton to Denmark. 2-1 to the Danish Bacon. Yeah, I love Mickey Kramer's reasoning as to why he's supporting Denmark. He says, I want Denmark to win because they make the best bacon. They do, don't they? They do make some cracking bacon over there, lad. Eriksen with the corner in for Denmark then. Headed away by Tunisia at the back. 3-0, says Merrick Galore to Denmark. 2-0. 2-1, thinks Duncan Belitho. Tim Clurden's going for 3-1. K Slater says, everything I do is filthy. You and me both, brother. Normal guy, what's up, dude? Denmark 1, Tunisia 2, says Illy United. Well, there you go, Illy. You never know what's happening. Look at that game earlier. You can FedEx some gloves, says Marky Harris. Please do, says K Slater. 1-1, says Madhouse. Hey, Lucy Nicholas is back in here as well. Sorry, Lucy McNicholas is back in here as well. How you doing? Denmark are a dark horse, says Connor Matthews. Yes, I guess they are. Mikhail Kramer. Thank you for the £2. Super chat. Super Mickey Kramer. Mickey Kramer, thank you, bro, for the sizzling bacon emojis there. He's repping that bacon life hard. I think we should just get some bacon emojis in there for Mickey Kramer. And for these Danish vibes. Look, check this out. Bacon Brigade right there. Thank you so much, bud. I appreciate you. Thank you, Mickey Kramer. You're a legend, son. Sean Collins is here as well. Welcome in, Sean. Big Dog Batchy says, let's go Denmark. I work with a Dane here in the US, has been a high school coach in the mountains of an NC for 40 years. Wow, fair play to you, mate. Good shout. So you're repping your mate. Tunisia shot on goal, blocked away. You know, see, that's it. You know, just takes one moment of magic, one good strike. Look at that lad who scored Saudi Arabia's second, and the first one was a lovely finish, but the second goal was a special one. Great goal, that one. And it just takes a couple of moments of magic and you can cause an upset. It's the World Cup. Anything can happen. These guys are all fighting tooth and nail. What's going on, AC? Welcome in. Compost Smurf thinks it's going to be 2-1 to Denmark as well. Mark Harris has Pep signed another 2 years extension. Who cares about that shite? How you doing, though, alternate Mark Harris? How you going? Kasper Hjulmand. What's going on? Kasper Hjulmand is the coach for Denmark. I must be dreaming 2 big live streams on the bouncers, Pablo. Get ready for 4 today, Pablo Jones. To be fair, that we did 3 yesterday, Pablo Jones. It's a common thing. I don't know why you're acting surprised. The amount of times we've done 3 or 4 streams in a day is many, many, many times. Many times. Many, many times. Many, 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 many times. Many times. But yes, we are going to do 4 today, mate. 4 different watch-alongs, man. What's up, Chris Koo? You missed the first match. What do you think about Martinez being benched? I thought it was silly, yeah. Well, he obviously paid the price, didn't he? He had to bring Mr. Martinez on in the second half anyway. And Otamendi and Romero just shat it raw, lad. They were crap at the back. So, yeah, I think he's learned his lesson there. I think Martinez will be in there now. Many times, Wiggy. Just Some Bloke says, sorry I'm late. Yeah, it's unacceptable, Just Some Bloke, man, to not be here right at the start. Totally unacceptable, lad. Go on then, Tunisia. Let's go. Down the right they go. Tunisia. Going to whip that one in, and it's beaten away. Oh, he's won it back well, guys. Chance for Tunisia. Always trying to get a shot off, but blocked away from Christensen at the back there. Tunisia looking pretty lively start. That's a foul, ref. Come on, ref. That's a foul on the Tunisia player, mate. Referees having a mare there. Tunisia win it back. Tunisia with a lively start going on here, guys, I must say. AC says, check FIFA, pig. What do you mean, check FIFA? What's going on with FIFA? Let us know what's going on with FIFA. I haven't been on there for days. I do need to go on there. Tunisia getting in here raw at the start of this game with some control, possession. Played it forward there, and it is a loose pass. Tunisia getting in there raw, says Tim Cloden. Check FIFA. I'm not checking any emails at the moment, AC. I'm watching a watch-along. Doing a watch-along for a game. What you on? Who are you? Raptors said, just some bloke. We'll let it slide this time. Just making sure it doesn't happen again. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, no. Anyway. Third play, Mikhail says Connor Matthews. Doesn't Hannibal play for Tunisia? He does, Connor Matthews. Yeah, he does. He's just on the bench. I don't know why he's on the bench. I find that crazy that Hannibal Mejbri's on the bench because he is an exciting talent, man. So maybe there's a bunch of Tunisia players that are actually raw and we don't know that much about, to be fair, because, man, Hannibal Mejbri's a tasty, tasty player. He's only a young kid, but he's a good player. And for him not to be on the pitch, I am quite surprised about that. Sean Collins says, it's a lifetime achievement for some Tunisian players that can look back in their lives with fond memories so they'll be motivated to create history. Exactly, mate. Think about like that Saudi Arabia team. So that Saudi Arabia team is a team, to be fair. They were a proper team in that game. And even if they lose the next 2 games and they just go out and they never play in the World Cup again and that's it, they can always go back and they can always say to their grandkids, I faced Lionel Messi in the World Cup and we beat them. You know, how fucking amazing is that if you're one of those Saudi Arabian players who played in that game and gave it your all and put in a great performance and beat the Argentinians and beat Lionel Messi and upset the odds. It's a fucking amazing achievement. That's what football's all about. Love it. Okay, so I'm going to get a little poll on in the chat, guys. Have a little vote now. Denmark or Tunisia for the win. But let's get a little poll on the go as well so we can have it running throughout the show. Who wins? Denmark, draw, or Tunisia? Mickey Kramer says he plays in the Championship of Tunisia, have top players have players in top tier leagues. Yeah, well, I guess there you go. That's why he's not getting in there, but he is still a good player. I would expect him to be in there. But let's have a look at Tunisia's team. just to remind myself. So Jabali, Ben Slimani. Oh yeah, Ben Slimani. Yeah. Mixani. Who the fuck are these guys? You know, Draga, Luduni, Abdi. Okay, right, yeah. Bron, Meria, Talibi. I don't know who the fuck are these people. Like, surely Medjbri's good enough to get in there, mate. But no, you make up a good point. I think it was Roy or Graham said England won't have to fear that Argentina team. No, I don't think they will, Ronnie. That was a proper Poodoo Magoo Argentina team. They did not look good at all, did they, Compost Smurf? No. AC says, don't know what's going on. What do you mean? Drop a like, let's hit 100, says Bucky Badass. Compost Smurf says Gwen Stefani. I'll try and let you know what's going on in the game. Yeah, I'll let you know what's going on. Just see some of the previous watch along, but you should release the beast on your head, mate, every stream. The cousin it looks really suits you. Oh, the beast, the hair. Yeah, I released the demon earlier, didn't I? Fair enough. Thanks for your feedback. I got the hair out in all its lion mane glory. Just went in there raw with it, you know. Chris Goose has just seen some of the previous watch along, Pig. You should release the beast on your head every stream. The cousin it look really suits you. I read that, didn't I? I just bloody read that, didn't I? Check FIFA when you can. Why, AC? Starting to piss me off, AC. What are you talking about? Just some bloke with the Lions mate there. Sean Collins says, just wishing everyone here an entertaining game. High five. Thank you, Sean Collins. Fucking hell. Wonder if we will see Anthony do the spin during the tournament, says Tim Clerdon. I hope so. I hope he does a 1080. You know, three full spins in a row. He can do many more than that, to be fair. It's an important update, says AC. World Cup's on. I don't give a shit. How's that? Stop going on about it. Nobody cares at the moment. We're watching the game. Okay? It's not just come out now anyway. Updates are at 6 p.m. It's old news, AC. It's old news. Compost Smurf says people on the piss early with games starting in the morning, says Compost Smurf. By the way, guys, we're almost at 50 likes. Keep smashing that like button if you're getting in here. Drop a share on it as well if you want. Your hair could be lucky charm for England to win, says Ronnie Dodge. Like Samson, mate. Yeah. I like your style. Yo, 0793. That Argentina result puts England thrashing Iran into perspective. It really does. Yeah, you still got to beat who's in front of you. Iran are a well-drilled team. And actually, going into the tournament, Iran were on the back of a couple of decent results. Looking pretty okay. So just the fact that we smashed them out the way we did. Very good indeed. Very good indeed. Yeah, nice. Gungshi, what's going on, you absolute handsome bastard? How you doing, my friend? Yes, it's the Gungshi Leone-nator. How you doing, you absolute legend? He says, hi, pig and fellow baconaires. How you getting on there, Gungshi? Hope you're having a great day, bud. Good result in the end for you last night, being 1-0 down and coming back. Maybe we could have pinched it at the end. Oh! Shot from Tunisia on goal, guys. It's a banging effort, and I thought it was going in there. It's just over the top of the crossbar, you know. It's a wicked effort from the main man, Draga, who puts that one over. It's actually a deflection. It takes a deflection, but it looks like it's going to creep in the top left-hand corner. Gungshi says, I fell asleep and missed the Wales game. Oh, man. Well, you missed the... It was a shit first half from Wales' perspective, but they fought back well in the second half. Very good result in the end, considering you were down. Well, not very good, but it just means that basically you got to smash up Iran by a bigger deficit that USA smash up Iran, because USA and Wales are both losing to England. So if you smash up Iran more than USA smash up Iran, then you're through. So you got a chance. You got a chance. That's if you can smash up Iran. Corner in now for Tunisia. Yeah, Madhouse says, I can see another bore fest already. Oh, man, I know. Tell me about it. Well, we'll make our own fun if it's a cash game, but we've got plenty of watch alongs to do, guys. It's a long old day on the channel today, so make sure you stick around with us if you want to watch the games with us anyway. Always great to have you legends aboard the Bacon Express. Great job there, Mikhail Kramer. You think it's between Wales and the USA to get second, says Ronnie Dodge. Yeah, I think so too. Tunisia with the classic Kappa jersey, says Tim Clerdon. Good afternoon there, Gav Dog. What's going on, man? But yeah, Gungshi, what do you make of that then? You reckon that was, yeah, you reckon he's still going to get through now? Gareth Bale, man. It's all about Gareth Bale, isn't it? He's such a player. Even still now, he's just such a big player for Wales. He has sort of carried that team on his shoulders for a long time. And he's still doing it. I mean, he won the penalty. He scored the penalty. And it's just Bale for you. He's just Wales. He's just the main man for Wales, isn't he? What a player. It's big players in big moments, big games. Hannibal is not playing for Tunisia, Gungshi. No, he's on the bench. But he hopefully will get on later on. But I'm surprised, but he's not starting in the game, no. At least we don't have to worry about Italy, says Ronnie Dodge. AC says talk FIFA later soon. Yeah, maybe very later. In terms of we'll be back on Thursday or Friday night there, AC. Chill your boots. I've got 4 games a day for the World Cup. So we're having a little bit of a FIFA break now, AC. Chris Koo says, how old is Bale now? 34, isn't he? Will Argentina win the next 2 games, says Niels Olsen? Probably, but it's not likely based on that performance, is it? But they're going to have to actually turn up. But I think they'll make changes. They have Martinez at the back. That was a big mistake not having the butcher Lissandro starting. I think they'll have him starting and they'll probably do a lot better defensively and then they'll win. Gareth Wales. Duncan Bleefer says, son of Schmeichel has eaten the pies that Shaw hasn't. Mickey Kramer says 2-1 to Saudi, Gav Dog. Oh, AC, you know what? You're starting to really piss me off, AC. Gungshi says, hard to say whether Wales will go through. What are you talking about? Haven't seen it. Haven't heard any update on Kate Cadet actually, but he said he was hopefully getting out today. So hopefully we do hear from him sometime in the stream, bud. Hopefully. Good afternoon there, MUFC. What's going on, lad? Ronnie Dodge says, my American friend thinks we would smash them 4-1 if we played like we did yesterday. Fucking hell. Probably. I reckon we will smash them up raw. Yeah, like we did look very good against them. And we've got a lot of quality and depth there. Look at players coming off the bench. Grealish. Okay, let's just be honest now, guys. Grealish, Foden, and also, who else came off the bench again, guys, at the same time? Rashford. Grealish, Foden, or Rashford. They came off the bench and all had a really good little spell. But they came off the bench. Now, let's be honest. If Grealish played for USA, he would be their best player. If Rashford played for USA, he would be their best player. If Foden played for USA, he would be their best player. That's honestly how I feel. You might think I'm just being biased there. That's honestly how I feel. What does that tell you? We should smash them to bits, mate. We've got way more quality than them, and that's the reality. So we should smash them to bits. Good afternoon there, MUFC. How's it going, my son? Can we just take a moment to appreciate the fact that Ericsson is playing at another major tournament after his cardiac arrest? Yeah, that is actually amazing, isn't it? What a comeback. Let's get some love fights in there for Christian Eriksen. Yeah, Tim Cohen says England very good, no doubt. But if Southgate was their manager, I mean, look, it's surprising, isn't it? But it's only early days. We've got to actually do it against the big teams. Oh, Tunisia turning on the style a little bit here. They are looking like no pushovers, no mugs at all at the moment, this Tunisia side, guys. That's it. It's important if you're a good team and well organised and you're fighting very hard. That's what can happen. Just look at Saudi Arabia earlier. So I think Tunisia are giving a really good account of themselves so far in this one. It's only 17 minutes in, but they're literally doing a really good job of... really good job. Hey, Jim Watkins, how you been, mate? Not a lot. Went away for a few days and now just chilling. Now just chilling watching all the World Cup. Trying to watch as many games as I can, says Jim Watkins. Good shout, me too. I'm basically trying to watch them all. We've got a plan of doing all of them today. So we'll see what's going on. Gav Dog, what's happening, man? He says dream work. Exactly. Teamwork makes the dream work. Big up there, Overfloater. Maybe Rashid Luke Shaw can convince Bellingham to join us, Piggy. Yeah, well, hope so, Ronnie. We're going to have a good season end. Connor says, when did Portugal play? Interested to see how Ronaldo performs. I think, is it tomorrow, isn't it? Let's have a little look for you, my friend. We'll go. I think it must be tomorrow. Wednesday. No, it's not tomorrow. Thursday. They play Ghana Thursday, mate. Thursday, 4 o'clock. Thursday's a really good day of games. So tomorrow you've got Germany, Japan. Tomorrow you've got Germany, Japan, Spain, Costa Rica, Morocco, Croatia, Belgium, Canada. And Thursday's a really good day of games. You've got Cameroon versus Switzerland, Brazil versus Serbia, Uruguay versus South Korea, and Portugal versus Ghana. So that'd be a raw one. Friday's Qatar, Senegal, Netherlands, Ecuador, Wales, Iran, and England versus USA. So some boss days coming up, guys. Some absolute boss days. No worries, Prakash Kumar. Thanks for being here and watching, bro. Shadowbringer says, I was shocked that Argentina got beat by Saudi Arabia. I know, mate. It was absolutely immense. They proper Spursed it, didn't they, those Shadowbringer? Cough Punk, what's happening? He says, a massive fan of the channel, mate. FIFA content has been increased. Keep on keeping on, fella. Thank you so much there, Cough Punk. You're an absolute star. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for the nice comments. Top man. H, welcome in, lad. We do love an underdog, yeah. Oh, Doyberg puts that one across and it's cleared away well at the back there by Abdi for Tunisia. It's out for a corner. Sadly, I don't think there's any time travelers here, Sean Collins, but nice one, Overflow. You're going to be watching with me. Good man. Jim says, I watch 2 live and 2 on demand. As here in Australia, it's hard to watch 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. Yeah, oh yeah, I can imagine, yeah. I guess the evening, the early ones here are good because it's like late evening there, is it now? No worries, Connor Land. Contract terminated on Thursday then, United says, you what there, Ronnie? How much extra time in the first half? Maybe 10 minutes. The amount of extra times is crazy, bud. Niels Olsen. Philip says, what's it like going to bed early? I don't know. It's actually pretty easy for the Chapman at the moment because I got myself in a routine when I was on holiday there just for a few days. Getting up 7, 8 a.m. and getting out the hotel and stuff, and then going out for a day out and stuff. So when you do that, you're shattered by the end of it as well. And so you sleep well, and then you get up early again. And so I just got into a routine of being a normal person again. It's really weird, isn't it? It's really weird. I got up at like 8 a.m. today, guys. You what? Piggy's up at 8 a.m.? In bed by 1? You what? That's not normal, is it? I needed a rest. I was really tired yesterday. Cheers, McKay Kramer says, hit the like button. Let's get this to 100 likes. Thank you, McKay Kramer. Yes, please smash that like, everyone, if you're getting in there. Give us a boost up there on the algorithm. Helps the channel and all that. So drop the like on it and get yourself subbed up if you're new. They're 3 hours ahead of us, says Ronnie. I didn't have any sangria, McKay Kramer. I did have a couple of beers, though. Oh, Ericsson with a lovely pass in there from a free kick, and Zorro stopped it. Zorro at the back there with the man with the mask, the carbon fiber face. He's the man with the carbon fiber face. And he's just put it out the back there. So we're going to call him Zorro from now on, guys. This guy, who's the Tunisia defender. Good ball in there by Ericsson. Well dealt with by Zorro at the back. Cheers, Paul Nicholas, for liking and subscribing. Nice one, Paul Nicholas. Legend, man. Yeah, we're going to do these all for all the games. All the games. That's the plan anyway. We'll see how it goes. We might be melting. Oh, shot on goal. Stopped by Tunisia goalkeeper. No dramas. No worries, Paul Nicholas. He says, I can't afford a World Cup. Thank you for the play-by-play. No worries, man. Where are you from, though, Paul Nicholas? Because surely this is on, well, it depends where you are. I don't know. But in the UK, this is on free-to-air TV. So you don't need to pay subscription or anything to... Oh, shit, they're in behind Tunisia! Oh, Tunisia with the lead, my friend Jabali. Flags up. Offside. Really well taken by him. He's a strong lad up there. Looks like a Tunisian Mitrovic, this guy. And he's held off the challengers of the Denmark defence all the way from the halfway line. Mate, he's just offside as well. He's just peeled away slightly early, just on the halfway line. Almost perfect. Great vision from him and the passer. It's such a shame that. It was a lovely bit of play by the lad. Lovely bit of play. He's taken it all the way from the halfway line and slotted it past the keeper. Yeah. Mickey says, mute the TV and turn up the pig. Oh, Paul says, Boston, USA, all the early games are cable pay. Oh, that's gash, Paul Nicholas, yeah. Any of these games on, like, Peacock TV? I don't know how much that is a month, but I don't think it's obscene amounts. But some of these games are on Peacock, I think. Cheers, Jim Watkins, my man. That's a high line, says Tim Cloden. Very close, very close. Yeah, they're literally sitting on the halfway line, Denmark. Oh, shit, his boots come off, man. It's going to be a yellow card for a Denmark player here. Christensen booked then, guys. And yellow card. He's gone in there, slid in. Yeah, it's a naughty tackle. His boots coming off. Oh, he studded him and his boots come off. That's a naughty challenge. Naughty challenge. Definite yellow. Do you prefer getting up early, Pig Iron, and morning person? But I feel so much better mentally when I'm up early, says Chris Koo. Yes, I do actually. I must admit, I mean, yeah, it's going to be tough getting back into that routine of doing the 3 a.m. streams and stuff like that. Although I love doing that and I'm naturally a night owl, I do feel better having like all of the daylight and stuff like that. I do, yeah. It's good. Especially in the winter when there's literally, gets dark at 4 p.m. It's nice to see a bit of the day. Prakash says it's on the Telemundo channel and Peacock, only Spanish commentary. For English, it's FS1. Oh, okay, right. But, well, still, they can watch it in Spanish and just turn the Spanish down and then listen to me and sync up. That makes sense. Oh, yeah, Jim Watkins says shit on the English commentary. I get a kick tune into some Arabic channel and listen to these blokes scream. Yeah, that's funny. Some of the... I've always think the Spanish commentary is awesome, isn't it? They always go nuts. Oh, nice one, Shadowbringer. Have a great time, dude. What band? You know it, Duncan Belifo, most of the time. Decent match, says Tim Cloden. Yeah, Tunisia really looking decent, man. This is actually a very, very close affair, man. Very close affair. I guess they have got the advantage of the weather conditioning. Definitely, Sean Collins, yeah. Niels Olsen says, is this your job? I mean, just about, mate, yeah. Just about, lad. Oh, Denmark ball into the box. Bob of Many Colours says, another day of subjecting my American football co-workers to the World Cup. Good man. Great call. Spanish is gold too, says Jim Watkins. I'm trying. Hey, J Garth 92. He says, are you doing a watch along for every World Cup game, mate? I'm going to try to, bud. Yeah. Going to very much try to do that. Great job there, Wiggy, my son. Golazzo, 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 Golazzo. Sorry, there's no goal. I'm just doing an impression. Sorry, somebody just probably thought there was a goal. No, there's no goal. I was just doing an impression of how they do it. Yeah. Oh, Nightwish. Oh, yeah, I've heard of them, mate. Yeah, Nightwish. I remember them. Jim says, I'd like to see... Oh, have a nice time, my friend. Jim Watkins says, I'd like to see a mix of European, South American, and Asian teams make round of 16. And African too. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, definitely. You don't... I mean, it generally it turns into European and South America, basically. Who's the best in Europe and South America is generally the team that wins the World Cup. But it would be really nice to see someone from Asia or someone from Africa or someone else get far in the competition, definitely. Nice, Paul Nicholas says, I appreciate as much commentary as possible, like old school radio, man. Good man, good man. Well, yeah, I mean, it's a little bit more difficult for me today because I really am not familiar with many of the Tunisia players at all. So, but well, I've got their names up in front of me, so I'll try and give you a bit better commentary now. Italian football on Channel 4, that was the best, Gav Dog, back in the day, yeah. The best teams will prevail, says 0793. Precisely, that's it. That's all it comes down to. Who wants it more and who's better and who's more organised, and that's it. That's why it's so feasible for anybody to beat anybody, really, if you are organised and a good team and a couple of good players and really play well. Like, it can happen. Look at that game earlier. It was pure poetry. And it wasn't like Saudi Arabia were lucky in that game. Far from it. If anything, they're a little bit unlucky not to concede at all. So they were far from unlucky. They played really well, and they basically just scored Argentina in that second half. It was a thing of beauty. So that's what can happen. Who remembers New Zealand back in 2010? Do you know what, guys? New Zealand football, right? It's not very well known, is it, New Zealand football? I could tell you about 2 players from New Zealand who've ever played for them, right? And it's just really not that well known. But guess what? I always remember that New Zealand team at the 2010 World Cup. They stick out in my mind because they're a bunch of bankers. And what I mean by that is half of them were working in fucking banks and doing normal jobs. They're a part-time professional team, New Zealand football club, New Zealand national side. And but they were the only team at the 2010 World Cup to go undefeated. They literally didn't lose a single game in the group. They still went out because they got 3 draws, right? But it doesn't matter. They were absolutely awesome as a team. They were brilliant. They fought for each other, watched all the games. They were fantastic. They played Italy. They drew with Italy. Italy, with all their players, and they're up against some bloke who's working as a cashier in a bank and stuff. It's actually amazing. Oh, yeah, exactly. Jim Watkins says, I remember New Zealand, Italy 1-1. Yeah, exactly. Stuff like that. It's what dreams are made of, man. These players, these teams. It's about being a good team. Look at Greece 2004, Denmark 1992. It's not all about the favourites. It's not always all about the favourites. Sometimes it's about the best team. Philip says it's a wonder why Sky hasn't bought the World Cup rights. I expect they will eventually if they bribe future officials. Probably, yeah. I'm so glad it's not on there on Sky and stuff. Corner in from Ericsson, header back down. Decent chance here then for the Danes. Australia play the same, says Jim. Heart and soul. Yeah, respect. Timmy Cahill. Harry Kewell. Etc. Baduka. Who would you say is the best Aussie player ever then? I reckon it is probably, yeah, Tim Cahill, probably. Oh, go on. Great ball in behind. Oh, come on. Tunisia with a penalty shout. He slipped up there. Overflow says the whole of New Zealand celebrated that draw. It was amazing. I can imagine, yeah. I mean, it's just incredible. And literally, I wasn't kidding when I said some of these people, half of the team, I think some of them were professional, but most of the team were like not professional players. They're just like, they've been given time off work to go and play for New Zealand in the World Cup. It's literally that sort of thing. It was mad. Akindeka Ula says Argentina lost, I know. Wallclaw says, yeah, the World Cup where Italy went truly downhill. I guess that is, they haven't really recovered properly since then, have they? Tim Cahill, surely, says Gav Dog. Don't know, Aiden Feeney, if Iran's playing actually tonight, bud. Not too sure. Almost don't want him to play. To get bloody injured. Jim says, I love John Aloisi. He got us the penalty goal to kick out Uruguay in 2005 qualifier after 32 years without playing the FIFA World Cup. That's awesome, bro. Legendary shit. Fair play. Oh, shot on goal. Decent attempt, but no dramas at all. For the keeper, Darman. Decent attempt, though, from distance from Højbjerg. He's just smashed one. Trying to make something happen. Just needs something to happen this game, doesn't it? Just needs a little bit of spice. It's super boring and mundane. Jim says, I feel Australia would get done by some dodgy referees pick. I get so angry. Well, maybe. I mean, there's definitely some questionable officiating going on so far. Hey, Kate Cadet, what's going on, mate? How you doing, bud? How are you getting on, dude? Are you out of the hospital yet, bud? How are you feeling? Cool, the dip was okay, I suppose, says Mickey. Yeah, I feel you, Gav Dog. The World Cup in November is just pure guff. Not good at all. You've got awful lag today, says Kate Cadet. Nightmare, dude. What, are you still in the hospital then? On that hospital tinternet, isn't it, mate? Bloody NHS. Probably you got a dial-up router, 56k modem or something, mate. You know, knowing I'm looking at NHS, bro. J King says hospital internet is so awful. Hey, Kate Cadet, that's great news. Guys, come on, Sue. Actually, forget that. Get in there, my son. Let's get some hell yeahs in the live chat for Kate Cadet, everybody. He's coming home today. That is brilliant. I'm so pleased for you, Kate Cadet. I'm so glad you're doing better, bud. Good enough to go home. You know, that's a big step, man, on your recovery. And get well soon, Kate Cadet, man. That's fucking awesome, dudes. Let's get some mad hell yeahs in the live chat for Kate Cadet. Enjoy. I bet you can't wait. Kate Cadet's been in hospital for a bloody couple of weeks now. I'm made up for you, man. I'm made up for you. I hope you have a nice time back home, bud. Who's my favourite African player of all time, says Sosa. My favourite African player of all time? I mean, probably Drogba, to be honest with you. You know, even though he's a Chelsea scummer, I just got so much respect and admiration for Drogba as a player, to be honest. And he was just immense. And he always was like a great rival to go up against. And he was so good against us. And he also always seemed to score all the time in all the major cup finals and stuff. Big game player. I'll go Drogba. But yeah, Eto's a great shout. Salah's a good shout. You know, of course, Yaya Touré's a great shout. SEN is a great shout. Mane. These players are all great quality, world-class players. I'll probably go Drogba as my favourite one. Roger Miller as well from Cameroon, says Gav Dog. JJ Okocha was very exciting though, wasn't he? Yeah, Kate Cadet. Eto, says J King. Nwanko Kanu, yeah, he was good as well. And also Adebayor was pretty decent. Adebayor was just a bit of a legend for that ultimate shithousery. When he left Arsenal, who remembers that? He left Arsenal, he goes and plays for City. This is when City just got the money and they're a bunch of shithouses. But he went over to City and he scored against Arsenal and he ran the full length of the pitch to go and celebrate in front of the Arsenal fans who he just left. What a cheeky bastard. It was immense. Yeah, that was immense, Mikhail. Cough Punk says R9 for me is the greatest player of all time. Cracking commentary on BBC iPlayer, well worth a watch. But nice, fair play. Yeah, he was pretty comprehensive forward. What a beast. I think him and his peak, yeah, it's hard to beat that, really. Jim says, I have massive respect for Thierry Henry. Yeah, Roger Miller too. Love David Beckham, says Jim Watkins. El Hadj Joof, now we're scraping the barrel a little bit. George Weir's a great shout, Peter Coots says. Yeah, definitely. I feel like we're forgetting somebody really awesome here. I really feel like we're forgetting some like amazing African icon. that I can't think of for some reason. We're forgetting someone really like almost should be him type thing. We're forgetting somebody big. Not Quentin Fortune Thugger. Yeah, George Weir, great player. Eto'o, great player, of course. Absolutely, Eto'o was fantastic. Mo Salah. John Obi Mikel. Oh. King Clancy was from Georgia, mate. Talk about Giorgio King Clancy. He was from Georgia, lad. He wasn't from Africa. Carlos Camini says Mr. Bobo Django. Sorry, Mr. Bobo Django says Carlos Camini. All right, yeah. JJ Koch is a great shout. Yeah. John Obi Mikel. I'm definitely forgetting somebody, guys. I'm definitely forgetting somebody. Not me, though. No. Sen, Torre. Yeah. Got those. Mane, Eto'o, yeah, absolute ballers. No, I've already said Mane. Tony Yeboah was great. 0703. That's a good shout, lad. Nice, Paul says. My friend's George Weir's son plays for Lyon in the USA. Tim Weir, future star. Nice, Paul Nicholas. Yeah. Well, he scored, didn't he? In the USA game. It was him that scored, wasn't it? Carnu, Nwanko Carnu. Yeah, defo. Igalo says Mickey Kramer, Yeboah, Mad Goals, Benny McCarthy. I'm going to have to Google this because it's annoying me. Best African players ever. Abedi Pele, guys. Fucking Abedi Pele is one of them as well. But no, that's actually not who I was thinking of. But that is one of them, though. He's a bit of a beast. Ashraf Hakimi's a great shout, guys, as well. But hang on, no, I'm thinking of a real beast. Javinho. Asamoah Gyan, get in there, Asamoah. What a player. Okay, I don't know. Maybe that was who I was thinking of. But I just felt like I was missing somebody. Definitely missing someone off the list. Bruce Grobbelaar as well. Yeah, that's a great shout, just some bloke. South Africa vibes. Okocha, yes, indeed, Chris Koo. Right. Okay, so this game is a bit toothless at the moment, isn't it? But it's boiling up a little bit here. 5 minutes to go till half time. Everyone, we've got 71 likes on the stream. We can do better than that, my friends. Baker Brigade, assemble! And twat that like if you want. Give us a boost up there if you haven't done so. It's free. Lucas Radaby. Oh, God, yeah. Abue. Benny McCarthy. Roger Miller. Yes, indeed, Niels. Asamoah Gyan. Yes, Jim Watkins. That's who I was thinking of. One of the ones I was thinking of, definitely. Quinton Fortune as well, yeah. Well, George Weir actually won the Ballon d'Or, didn't he? Pretty sure, which maybe means that he's the best African player of all time. If you think about it, Liberia, yeah. George Weir won the Ballon d'Or, didn't he? So how many other African players have won the Ballon d'Or? I don't think any, unless... No, I can't think of anyone else. So I think it's George Weir is the best. Let's go with that. Yeah, AC Milan says Paul Nicholas. Oh! Tunisia's number 9 threw on goal there. Again, guys, and it's a great save by Kasper Schmeichel. Jabali, who put the ball in the back of net earlier, which was ruled offside, gets fed in behind there, just clean through. He's onside as well. It's a lovely pass, and Jabali takes it with a lovely touch. He tries to chip the keeper. He's so unlucky. Maybe he should have smashed it to the left of him, but he's so unlucky there. It's a great save by Kasper Schmeichel. Yes, AC Milan says Paul Nicholas. Absolutely, yeah. George Weir used to boss it for Milan. Sonny Montari. Oh, God, yeah. Cough Punk. Forgot about him. What about Florent Malouda? Florent Malouda, if we're going into it. Hey, Big Bear, what's going on? He says, Argentina killed my bet. How you doing there, Big Bear lad? Yeah, I bet a lot of people's accumulators and stuff were screwed by that one. Progressive Minder, Sir Joseph Antoine Bell. We really want Denmark to win here for those bacon vibes, Piggy. Yeah, I know, Cake. That's it. Those Dane pack vibes, mate. Defo. Bruce Grobbelaar, didn't he play for Arsenal, says Jim Watkins. I don't think so, Jim. I think he played for Liverpool and also he didn't play for Arsenal. Yeah. Let's have a look, actually. You've got me questioning my mind now, but sort of a little bit before my time. I remember him when I was a kid, though. Let's see what teams he played for. Yeah, Liverpool's his main one, but he also played for Stoke and Southampton, Plymouth, Oxford, Sheffield Wednesday, Oldham Athletic, Chesham, Bury, Lincoln City, Northwich Victoria, Hedenich, Glasgow Welfare, Vancouver Whitecaps, Crewe Alexandra, Durban City, Highlands Park, Chibuku Shumba, and the Highlanders. Are you taking a piss? Fuck, you know, Bruce Grobbelaar played for about 1 million different teams, guys. What the fuck? But yeah, Liverpool's the main one he's known at. Southampton, says Ivoniko. What are you doing there, Yvonne? Welcome in. Why aren't we going for Jude instead of De Jong, says A.R. Joy. Pff, your guess is good as mine. I don't know. We should be, shouldn't we? There's an American player called Tony Weir. Is he any relation to George Weir? I think he is, bud. I think he's his son. Isn't he? I think he's his son, mate. Yeah, I think he is. Peter Unlove says you are. Ivona Kofo says Southampton. Samuel Kafour says Duggar. You're from Boston, 2 clubs in Milan and Moores, Liverpool. I'm Liverpool first, he was Milan second. Yeah, it's crazy, says Paul Nicholas. Oh, okay. Tim Weir says Paul Nicholas. You says Grob played for some other teams while playing for Liverpool. Really? What, loaned out and stuff, you mean? Cody Gakpo's goal was a beauty. Yeah, it was a good one, Jim Watkins. Good header. Great cross in by De Jong. Grobbelaar's wobble was legendary. Yeah, but Grobbelaar, you know, he was a very good goalkeeper. And his wobble for penalties was legendary and all that. But you know what? He also was a cheating bastard. So let's just put that out there. He's a match-fixing twat. Let's just say that. You know, I've got no respect for people like that, man. Who take money. He was proven, I'm pretty sure anyway, correct me if I'm wrong. Sorry if I'm wrong, Bruce, but from what I understand, he was proven to be a match-fixing bastard on the take. Isn't that right? So, I don't really like that. Yeah, has got done for match-fixing, exactly. So, you know, I'm not into that. I don't respect that. No way, Big Dog Patchy. That's messed up. Oh. Yeah, that's the only place that I know Dane Pack Bacon from there, to be honest with you, Cake It. Like, I never even would know the brand Dane Pack if it wasn't for Peter Schmeichel, my son. You know what I mean? He was absolutely the face of that brand. What a great ambassador. Jim says, I think you're right, Pig. I mixed him with David Seaman. Says, yeah, no worries, bud. You agree, says Sailor Morgov. Good memory, says Just Some Bloke. You know, I'm a football historian, lad. No, not really. But I have always I was literally collecting, you know, sticker books, the Merlin sticker books at school, and just sticking footballers in since I was 4 or 5 or 3 or whatever it was. So, got a bit of a database in the old brain there. I am a United fan, Paul Nicholas, yeah. No way. You was as a mate of my pro lived next door to Grob in West Derby. Apparently, he's a top bloke. Oh, fair play. Always getting the old knee iced up there then. So there's been a substitution, guys, and somebody's getting there. It's somebody's getting some treatment. Delaney getting some treatment. Coughpunk says, got a cracking African contingent here at Leicester, mate, and Didi, Daka, Iheanacho, Mendy. Yeah, you're right about that, bud. That is really good. Definitely. I mean, it's fantastic. It's just a matter of time before an African team does win a World Cup or something like that. Honestly, like, the teams they're producing are really good. Just, I mean, imagine if, like, you know, Senegal had 1 or 2 more Manes, that type quality player, or Ivory Coast just were able to get all of the the players fit and ready all together at the same time. You know, it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. One day that will happen, definitely. Ulster's been saying that for 40 years, bro. Yeah, and it's still true. I mean, there's only a World Cup every 4 years. So, but I honestly think it will happen. The standard of, if you look at how many African players are playing in the top leagues, there's a lot of them these days, and they're just getting better and better. So I can see it happening. Can you see Tunisia winning this? I mean, yeah, why not? They're I expect Denmark to win still, and their quality to shine through. But crikey, Tunisia giving a decent account of themselves. They've probably had the best chance of the game. Okay, so here's an opportunity for Denmark just before half time. There's a free kick chance, and our man, Mr. Christian Eriksen, standing over this one. He's going to try and ping one into the top bins, or he's going to go for a cross. You've also got Skov Olsen, who's standing over the ball with him. Skov Olsen, and also Eriksen hits it to the back post. Oh, it's a good free kick. He's lofted it in there, and it's cleared away at the back now. Tunisia protesting, suggesting there's a foul committed, but it's gone out for a corner, and Christian Eriksen gathers that one up. He's going to ping one in there. Yeah, they are looking a bit lackluster at the moment, Big Bear, defo. Tunisia, on the other hand, you know, they've got that Yabadi guy in a couple of good times up there, and he looks pretty dangerous. Looks like the Tunisian Mitrovic to me. So give him a couple of chances, and you will regret it. I think it's in Mexico. Isn't it Mexico and USA? Isn't it Hassana? I don't know. Yeah, Mexico and America, says Paul Nicholas. Right. Jim says, I lost a bit of respect for Ronaldo Pig. Yeah, I can't believe he's saying all that stuff about Ten Hag. If he'd have come out and just talked about the Glazers and the infrastructure and the bad investment in the team in the club, but he's criticised his teammates, he's criticised the manager. It's not good. Okay, that's half time there, guys. In this one, half time. You know, bit of a stalemate there. Really tight affair. I think Tunisia are playing really well, organised. Denmark, on the other hand, haven't really got anything going. Tunisia will have the better of the chance in that half. You know, it's a close affair. Maybe you'll see as the game goes on, either one of two things happening. Maybe Denmark will gain a foothold in the game as Tunisia tire, or maybe the other way around, because Tunisia maybe prefer playing in the climate, 27 degrees, something like that, because it's you know, Denmark's very cold. Maybe that will come into effect a bit later on. The rest of the world are advancing too, says 0793. Are they, though? Because, you know, if you look at, say, European teams, I mean, if you think about the English league, the English Football League, so England used to have way more players playing in the top English teams than they do now. There's still a lot of English players, but they used to have a lot more. There's a lot of players from foreign countries, different places coming in, obviously, which means that those countries are now also having more players play at the top level. So we're having less players play at the top level, and they're having more players playing at the top level. And so I guess that's the same probably for the top European sides as well. So I do think, not by much, but I do think they'll probably catch up a little bit quicker, because there's more players. You know, they're starting to have a lot more players playing the top teams than they used to. Really, Hassana? Big Dog Patchy says Africa before. I can't imagine us, Canada or Mexico, winning in my lifetime. USA has no heart, always done on the field. Last 20 minutes is sad to see. Board draw, says Gav Dog. Canada is sketching on the back of Alphonso Davies. Yeah, man, Canada looking raw. To be fair, their coach has done a great job, that English guy. Yeah, fair play to G-Wolf. They probably will get rid of him soon. Thank you, Piggy Mega Fan. Appreciate you for that one. Nice one. Appreciate you, Piggy Mega Fan. But yes, it's half time, guys, for this one. Denmark versus Tunisia going in there raw. 0-0 at the moment. Bit of a snooze ball fest. But I'm expecting it to light up a little bit in the second half and something to, you know, something to happen, surely. Surely. If England somehow won this pig, what's your thoughts on would your thoughts on Southgate change? I mean, come on, I'd be an absolute arsehole if my thoughts on Southgate didn't change if he won us the World Cup. I would have to eat my humble pie and celebrate and get in line to nosh off Gareth just like anybody else, you know? If he won the World Cup, even if he does it in a bullshit, horrible, gash-tastic way. You'd have to just say maximum respect to that man if he did that. So I would not only take it back, but I would build an effigy of him to worship in my home. You know what I mean? Alf Ramsey style, mate. You know what I'm saying? I go in there raw on Southgate every day. Tim Kleiner says, I'm thinking about buying the lime green Manchester United jersey with Martinez and Ericsson on the back. That's interesting. Well, it's a shit one. Buy a glazed out t-shirt from my website, finepigclothing.com instead. Just joking. But anyone who can get Maguire to lift the World Cup is an instant genius. Oh, definitely, yeah. Cheers, Paul Nicholas. So happy to find you here, Pigman. I'm on my way to work now. I'm going to listen to you while I ride my bicycle to Cambridge, about 7 miles. Nice, mate. That's a nice little ride. Active man. Have a good one, Paul Nicholas. Thank you so much for listening. G Wolf says, I probably know the answer, but what's worse, Greenwood's off the ball antics or Ronaldo's antics? You fucking what, G Wolf? Are you fucking nuts, bud? Fuck you talking about, G Wolf? They're not even in the same ballpark, mate. What the fuck? Somebody's accused of sexual assault and rape and fucking threats to kill. And somebody's done an interview with Piers Morgan and says he doesn't like his manager. And you're asking me which one's worse? Are you fucking nuts in the head, son? Time yourself out there, G-Wall, says Chris Koo. Absolutely. Are you fucking mental? Fucking hell. What are you going to ask me next? What would you rather? I punch you square in the face or flick you on the arm? You know what I mean? It's a fucking easy choice, my son. Oh. Gee, was on the good stuff, says Raptor. Big Dog says, I hate to say it, but I think you guys are going to have to eat crow when Ronaldo goes somewhere else and plays well. Ten Hag knew what he was going to do. They're treating him that way. Yeah, maybe. Or maybe we have the last laugh and Ronaldo goes somewhere and sits on the bench. I don't know. Oh, you tried to time him out, says Big Bear. Yeah, I just answered that, Jimmy Watkins, my son. Are you not listening? They are historical Man U shirts behind me, Niels Olsen, yeah. Lucky 13, what's going on? Big Bear, get in there, my son. All right, back in a sec, guys. Back in a second. I'm just going to have half a ciggy out the door. Fuck it, you know what I mean? It's only shitty Denmark tune is here, mate. Half time, nobody gives a shit. Be back in 2 minutes, guys. Back in 2 minutes, guys. Smash that like button and all that. Don't go nowhere. Be back in 2 minutes. Yo, what's up, dudes? How's it going? What's going on, dudes? How goes it? I'm back. Did I miss anything? No, it's half time. Anyway, thanks for being here, everyone. We got the second half to get into here. It's been a bit of a boring snooze fest in the start. Tunisia definitely in the game, though. It's a tight affair. What's going on, Mickey Kramer? Welcome back, my son. Yes, dudes. Thanks for hanging out with us guys today for the watch-alongs, by the way. Simon Warner says, have you just got in? How was the match been? Says Simon Warner. Man, it's been a snooze fest, mate, but a couple of decent transfers for Tunisia. You know, it's a close one. I don't know, really. I can't really predict who's going to win. I obviously think Denmark are going to win with their added quality. But in the first half, Tunisia gave just as good, if not slightly better. Yo, what's going on, Sing Games? Ghosty Spin, says Sean Collins. J Bud Bus Empire says, what time is kickoff? It kicked off at 1 p.m. It's just half time at the moment, dude. And then we got a second half coming. It's already kicked off, says G Wolf, yeah. By the way, G Wolf, I printed your Glazers Out shirt, mate. So just got to take it to the post office, mate. So that'll be with you by probably Thursday. Send that puppy first class now, Friday, if not. So yeah, man. Thanks again for buying a Glazers Out shirt, you fucking legend. What's the next game? Mexico, Poland, says Aidan Feeney. Yes, it is, yeah. 4 p.m. Mexico, Poland, France versus Australia tonight at 7 p.m. as well. City to act like Ronaldo. Should just be the team and come on with 30 seconds left and not feel disrespected by only playing Europa games and being brought on 2-0 up. Well, okay, yeah, maybe that was a little bit... You know, okay, I understand he's not been maybe treated in the way he wants to be treated, but he should be part of the team. He should be ready to go, whether it's for 3 minutes, 30 or 90. And Ten Hag's right to punish him for walking off early in a huff. He is right to do that. Maybe he's not the sort of guy to bring on for 3 minutes, but if that's what Ten Hag wants to do, Ronaldo's just such a stat man. He cares about the stats a lot, I think. And he's like, I don't want another one appearance on my thing with no goals with 3 minutes. I think that's what it comes down to, honestly. So it's a bit of a stat man. And, you know, he's just got to go now. As much as I love Ronaldo, I think he's an amazing player. He's got to go now because he's undermined Ten Hag and the team. And when you do that, there's no place for him, is there? Pig, if you do a Gashtastic shirt with Ronaldo's face next to it, I would be all over it. Well, I've got a Gashtastic shirt, Chris Koo, but I don't have I don't have one with Ronaldo's face on it, though, but I've got a Gashtastic shirt on there. What's up, Rory C. Lad? Welcome in the stream, bud. How goes it? Is Ronaldo suspended by Man U? Well, I don't think Man United have actually made any sort of a statement since the last time they said they would comment, like, once the more information had come out. Obviously, Ronaldo's on World Cup duty now, so it would be... I don't know whether or not they're going to announce that it's terminated his contract while he's on World Cup duty. That'd be mad. Or if they're just going to wait until he's back to sort it all out. So I'm not really too sure at the moment. Oh, chance for Tunisia again. Straight off, guys.
Get in there, my son.
Hang on, let me get the time correct, so you guys can sync up with me. Right, timer's in the top right-hand corner, guys. Please do sync up with me if you can. Hey, Sin Games, you handsome sausage soldier bastard. Guys, get some sausage soldier there. You're a bloody legend, Sin Games. Thank you for being a sausage soldier, mate. Tier 3 member Don for 20 months. You're an absolute star, man. Thank you so much, Sin Games. Guys, let's just get a hashtag Sin Games. Quit playing these Sin Games with me in the live chat, because that's awesome, man. That's really nice of you, Sin Games, supporting the show for 20 months, mate. And a sausage soldier, too. You raw bastard, mate. Let's get some raw emojis in there for this guy. Sin Games, thank you so much, Bo. What an absolute lad. He says, come on, Tunisia. Smashed up these fools. Phil Jones. Red Panty Night. Get in there, Sin Games. Yeah, come on, Tunisia. I really want Tunisia to win as well, just for the underdog vibes. It'd be great. Imagine Saudi Arabia beat Argentina and Tunisia beat Denmark in the first 2 games. That would be quite something. Of the day, I mean. First 2 games of the day. Oh, nice one, John Shocks. Watching back old rant videos of yours last night. Nice one. How old? Some of them go back in 9 years. What's up there, J Bud Bus Empire? Thank you for subscribing to the channel, mate. Nice one. Well done for hitting that subscribe button. You know it makes sense. Ah, come on now. Stupid sideburn. Won't stay in place. I'm going to have to chop that off with some scissors in a minute. G-Will says the latest they're talking to lawyers about terminating his contract. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of stuff goes into all of that and decisions, economic decisions. I mean, imagine if Ronaldo, so Man United just cut the cord with Ronaldo, let him go, mutually terminate. Then he goes and signs for Chelsea. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? You know what I mean? They've got to think about some things. Yeah, they're really up for this. Tunisia definitely look like a good outfit, mate. Organised, very hungry, going for it. Yeah, let's get a hashtag 20 in there for Sin Games. Absolutely, that's a long time. You says the longevity of keepers is incredible, isn't it? Peter Schmeichel must be in his 60s by now. Good one, good one. I'll tell you what does freak me out. This really freaks me out and makes me feel very old. I'm sure some of you older guys in there will feel the way as well. So, Kasper Schmeichel, tell me how old he is, guys. Pretty sure Kasper Schmeichel is 35, the same age as me. I'm pretty sure he is, which means that Peter Schmeichel's son, Peter Schmeichel's little kid, is now almost an old man ready to retire. That freaks me out. That freaks me out. Rory C says he's 36. Yeah. So his son's getting, in terms of a footballer, well, maybe not a goalkeeper because they can go on to the late 30s, 40, no problem. But still, though, Peter Schmeichel's son is getting ready to retire. That freaks me out. That really freaks me out. Philip Chapman says if Ronaldo was in a normal job, he would have been instantly dismissed, says Philip Chapman. Yeah, well, yeah, he definitely would have been, mate. Yeah, defo. G-Will says, Sin, you free tomorrow night, 8:15, bruh? What's that in aid of? Just a guess, says Rory C. That freaks me out too, says Paul Nicholas. Okay, Denmark. Opportunity down the right. They really haven't been able to get much going at all in this game, Denmark. Well, one back again. Man, these Tunisia players are well tenacious and they're bang up for this one tonight. Bang up for this. Cough Punk says the clip of you drinking out of date beer kills me every time. Where's that one from? Oh, right, yeah, I remember now. Yeah. Oh, that's rancid. You've looked it up. He's 36 this time. Oh, that's crazy, isn't it? Demo Zoff went on to his 52. Crikey. Well, what about Gianluigi Buffon? Like 43 or something. Sing Game says we've got 93 likes. That's awesome, guys. Nearly at the big 100. Jim says, Pig, I stopped caring about Ronaldo. He can go. We need to get rid of him. He disrespect our Man United players, team coach. You just don't do that. Yes, about the Glazers, he's right, but no one is greater than Man United. Spot on. Spoken like a true legend. You're absolutely right. That's the thing. It's one thing. I would have loved it if he just criticised the Glazers and all of that. But, yeah, he literally said there's players who don't care and the manager disrespects me and so I don't respect him and all this guff. Can't be saying all that guff. Denmark just putting a bit of pressure on here. Fantastic play again by Tunisia. What a counter-attack. Hey, this guy's hungry. Made the ball, Tunisian Mitrovic. Oh, he's trying to get up there and he's won a corner for his team. But what a great little counter-attacking move. Round the corner, 1-2. He's won it back. He's super hungry. He's up there. It's a lovely little round the corner pass to his teammate as well. And he's in behind. If he had a little bit more pace and just controlled it slightly in front of him, he could have maybe had a shot off, but he's looking for the pass. He's trying to feed it in behind. It's a good challenge in the end by Christensen, who gets back there to make the stop. You'll go Tunisia 1-0. Right, okay, guys. So my prediction at the start of the game was 2-0 to Denmark. But I tell you something, Tunisia going into this game. Shot on goal by Tunisia. And it's over the top of the crossbar from Draga. Took a deflection, so it's going to be a corner for Tunisia. Tunisia they're growing into this game, guys. They're looking the more hungry. They're looking the more, tenacious at the moment. They really are. Denmark haven't really been able to get anything going forward in this game. And Tunisia have done it a few times and look like they can do it again. Those Tunisia fans are going mad as well. They're loving it. Rob C says, pretty sure Socrates was playing for Garforth town when he was 50, says Rob C. That's mad, mate. Okay, corner comes in. Same 1-0 Tunisia, says Shadowbringer. Tunisia looking threatening. They really are, Jim. Yeah, another corner for Tunisia here. So 66% of the votes in the live chat there say that Denmark are going to win. 15% say Tunisia. But I'll tell you what, that's going to change throughout this game if Tunisia keep this up. Corner in for Tunisia. Headed back into the 6-yard box. Away, volley on goal. Blocked. Another shot on goal. Blocked over the top. Another corner for Tunisia. The pressure is on here. Bron's shot is blocked away by a Denmark leg. And that's out for a corner. Very, 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 very good set of... very good period of play, I should say, for Tunisia. Just absolutely piling on the pressure here. Piling on the pressure. If they keep giving away these corners, keep winning these corners, keep pressuring them in the box, they're going to get a goal. It's just a matter of time. They do look very threatening at the moment, Jim. It's very, very good display. Yep, Mickey Kramer. Corner for Tunisia. In it comes. Whipped in. To the near stick. Headed away. Tunisia get the ball back. Abdi now. Cut inside from the left. They've still got the ball. Tunisia back to halfway line now. All the way back to Keeps. Keeping on of it well. Playing well. Tunisia playing really well. The World Cup's fucking awesome, isn't it, guys? I mean, it really is awesome. I know it's been the last couple of days were shy, but I'm really enjoying today's games. Like, this is just like pure heart from Tunisia so far. And it was pure heart earlier from Saudi Arabia, man. And that's what it's all about. Upsets and twists and turns. Possession in this second half. 49% to Denmark. 36% to Tunisia. Long ball over the top. In behind. Ooh, good little stop by Anderson, who's managed to get it back to just get something on it. And Schmeichel's got it away. Thank you, Bucky Badass, for already chucking a like on the Mexico watch along, you legend. That's awesome, man. Thanks so much. Pre-game like definitely helps. Cheers, dude. So, yeah, we're going to come back at 4 p.m. or just 5 minutes to 4 p.m. to do the Mexico-Poland watch along. And then we'll be back at 7 p.m. as well. There's the France versus Australia game. Yeah, I think you're right, Simon. It's going to be some big surprises, I think. We've already seen one or two. Gav Dog's loving it. Feels like FA Cup third round with non-league teams out for an upset. It does feel like that, Mucho. Yeah, it can happen, can't it? Definitely Shadowbring says anything's possible in football. That's why it's awesome. I know, yeah. Like if I think of all the amazing tournaments there's been over the years, me watching them, I think the ones... Oh, shit, no. Oh, great block. Oh, Denmark make it 1-0. There it is. There's the breakthrough, guys. And the flag's up. Oh, 0-0 still. Chalked off. The flag's up, guys. Oh, it's in the back of the net for Denmark. But, yeah, definite offside in there. And that is going to be chalked off, and it's 0-0 offside. Good save initially. And, you know, offside flag's got up, though. So happy days. Yep. Slab was legend lest they should start a match for United, says Abjif. God almighty. I wonder how the hot country players would manage in the cold countries have to play their coats on, says Philip Chapman. I mean, I think it would be easier playing because, you know, if anything, you might have better stamina or whatever if it's cooler. I don't know. If you're used to like warm weather training and you go somewhere colder and you're exercising and getting hot and stuff, probably be better, wouldn't you? Don't know. Maybe it doesn't work like that, but I feel like it's more of an advantage for the countries who are hotter to play in hotter temperatures than it is for the cold countries to play in colder temperatures. But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, look, Slabby Maguire for England, Abjif, is actually, like I said, it makes sense he's playing. People might think that's crazy. He's not really played for United much this season, and I think he's rubbish. But I think most of the other centre-backs are rubbish for England as well. So it makes sense to me that if he's not the starting centre-back, that he should be the next person in line. That makes sense based on what he's done and what stature of the player he is. And actually, for England, if you look at Harry Maguire's performances over the last two major tournaments, he's been absolutely good for England, just to clarify. Oh, Damgard puts the cross goal. Header on goal is cleared away by Tunisia, but Denmark just turning it on a little bit here with a couple of chances. As a slip there, they've given away possession. Definitely, I really hope. Oh, that's the ultimate one. If Australia could get a result against France, that would be brilliant. What's going on there, Guga McDermott? Getting in here from Brazil, are you, my friend? Yoga Benito, my friend. Welcome in, lad. Sarvulon getting in from down under. How's it going there, Sar? What's your prediction for the game later? France versus Australia, mate. Let us know what you're thinking. I've got a little feeling, that maybe there could be an upset on the cards. I think the Aussies might treat them like a bunch of absolute trongos, and just cause an upset. What do you reckon there, mate? I reckon it's going to be a great game from the Aussies later, bro. Do they have an ice cream van in the centre circle at half time? So sure. You'd rather stick a grand piano in the defence than stamina required, to be honest. Oh, good shout there, 0793 Meister. Denmark, says Sarvulon. What? Aussies do rugby. France will batter 1-0. Yeah, I mean, look, let's face it. France are one of the teams that are expected to win the whole tournament, or, certainly how capable of winning the whole tournament. But let's face it as well, upsets do happen. Just ask Argentina. Tunisia making Africa proud. Yeah, Wacker 79. They are doing really well. Staygold says Argentina in the mud, disgraceful performance. It was an absolutely terrible display from Argentina in every single aspect, really. Toothless, unorganised, offside all the time, defensively a disarray, wrong selections by the manager, terrible. Even Lionel Messi looked out of sorts. He couldn't get anything going. It was just a real bad display by Argentina. But equally, it's a very good game by Saudi Arabia. They were not lucky at all. They deserved to win. They were not lucky at all. They smashed them up fair and square. Not really too sure about that, Abdif lad. True says stay gold. France midfield is very inexperienced though. No Kante or Pogba this time, says Superstar. So who's their options then? Foul committed. That's a free kick for Tunisia in the centre circle. Bradley Binney, how you doing there, Bradley? What's going on, lad? Hope you're doing well, lad. Welcome aboard the Bacon Express. Bradley Binney. Just trying to find it, actually. I can't see it, mate. No, can't see it, bud. You're going to have to get it in there again. Literally can't find it. You enjoyed the match after Slabhead went off, says Simon. Philip says, remember the song Don't Cry For Me Argentina. But they're crying now. Bit of Madonna, lad. Mate, that song used to piss me off even when I was a kid. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is I never left you. I just retired 3 times and then came back because my name's Lionel Messi and I like to throw my toys out the pram. Chouameni, Camavinga and a couple others. Good, but you need some old heads. Yeah, definitely. Oh, Kante's a big loss, mate. Pogba as well, of course, yeah. Not a big fan myself, but yeah, he's a big loss. Hey, we got 200 legends in here. Welcome in, everyone. Smash that like on the video if you're just getting in. Hit the subscribe and get yourself in there raw. Yes, dudes. Welcome in, everyone. Corner for Denmark. Eriksson lost it in back stick. Pinged away by Tunisia. It's hit the ref. Abdi doing very well in this game. And he's got his foot in there. But Anderson wins the ball back. Definitely stay goal. They went for it and won. It's a poo tune. Says Capdog, that's rubbish. Jim says, I respect you as an England fan, Ping, I respect your team, but using this as an example, even England can lose to USA and anyone can win or lose against anyone. Yeah, I mean, no, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right, but it's very unlikely that we lose to those guys because we've just got much better players. So the odds are stacked in our favour, but you're right. I mean, England are going to have to play well and want it more or just as much as them. Otherwise, yes, it's an upset on the cards. I mean, you don't have to go far back to England playing USA and bottling it. 2010 World Cup with Rob Green calamities in goal. You know, it happens. Or even just go back to the 2014 World Cup where I can't really remember who England's all of England's group games were, but we had Costa Rica in the group, we had Uruguay in the group, and we just I can't remember who the other one was now, but we just shat all of those games, mate. Like we had the players, we had fucking Wayne Rooney and stuff back then, Steven Gerrard and shit like that. You know, some good players, but we shat the bed because we weren't a good team. It's more important to be a good team and have the right sort of hunger and mentality and stuff. So we'll see. Yeah, it is Michaela Gray, man. It literally is. Iceland is Piggy's most watched video. It is, yeah. Anything's possible in football, like Chelsea beating United 6-0 in 2007, says Bucky Badass. Okay. Yeah, fair enough. But anything's literally possible. Bloody Elkoff punk. Yeah, I know. I don't know why there were people have all that plastic surgery, to be honest, but most of them look worse afterwards, if you ask me. Bradley Binney. Has anybody seen Bradley Binney's comment? So he says I sent it again, but then when I go up, there's no message from him. Is anybody seeing Bradley Binney's comment that he actually is talking about it? Because I'm not. Let us know. Let us know. Anything's possible though, so we'll see if Tunisia can win this one. I mean, look at that Saudi game; it's just incredible. I'm looking for another upset here. It would be good. Michelle says anything's possible, like Brentford beating United 4-0. There you go. You said it. Or MK Dons beating us 4-0. Or I know there's loads back in the day when Fergie was manager. There's a lot of upsets, guys. I remember we lost to York City in the cup, like 4-0 or something. I remember, yeah, lost to in Southampton 5-0. Lost to Man City 6-1. Like there's any. It's just who wants it more on the day and who actually plays well on the day and who's organised and plays well and wants it more. Ericsson's got the captain's armband now, has he? Let's get some applause emojis in there for the Don Christian. Great to see him doing so well after coming back literally from cardiac arrest, man. It's scary stuff, mate. Absolutely scary stuff. Yeah, this match is boring, Tim Cred, and I'm with you on that one, but we're just waiting for a moment of magic to ignite this one. Sin Games, you legend. Yes, mate. Getting those applause emojis in there. Applause for Christian Eriksen. United smashing up Arsenal 8-2. Yes, sirree. With the likes of Ashley Young and Anderson in the team. Bristol City, says Prakash Kumar. Is the Saudi win over Argentina the biggest shop in World Cup history? Can't think of Senegal beating France in 0-2 coming pretty close. I'd say no. I think there's been more shocking ones than that. Let me just have a think though, because maybe there isn't. But when Brazil got smashed up by Germany was good. But I guess that wasn't as no. Let's not talk about that's not what you mean. You mean like underdogs beating big teams? Yeah, just trying to think. Germany smashing Brazil. Yeah, that's just came to my head as well. Fire up, yeah. But Just trying to think of another one. Oh, I remember when the Netherlands smashed up Spain in 2014 as well. Again, these are bad examples because you're thinking of underdog type shit. But that came to my head when Netherlands smashed up Spain. Was it 4-0 or 5-0 or something? The first opening game of the World Cup after the Spain were the champions in 2010. That was a raw one. Hugely important for a point. If Tunisia could get a point, it would be hugely important as well, Simon. Yeah. Archie Gemmell, Scotland beating Holland in 78. That's a great shout. Oh, the USA beating England in 1950 as well. Anybody say that one? I don't think so. But I'm pretty sure England lost. I mean, it's a bit before my time, but sometime in the 1950s anyway. England lost to the USA in the World Cup. And it was 1-0 to the USA. And they lost. That's right, isn't it, guys? And I remember that because it was back before like the internet and stuff like that, or even telephones like commonly. But basically what happened is the English press actually printed it wrong in some newspapers. They put 11-1 or 1 or 10-0 or something because they got the scores through and they thought it was 1. They saw 1-0 to the USA and they were like, hang on, that can't be right. It must be 10-1 to England and they've left the 1 out. Or it must be the other way around. So they all printed it wrong because they didn't know. They couldn't imagine that England could possibly lose 1-0 to the USA. So even the newspapers the next day printed the score wrong because they just didn't realise that we'd lost. Oh shit, shot on goal for Denmark. It's a great save by the keeper, mate. Eriksson with a good shot from distance. And he's got his foot through that one. And good attempt by Christian Eriksen, man. Ah, yeah, good attempt. Very good save. Very good save indeed there, guys. What a save that is by Darman in goal there for Tunisia. Got a good right hand to that one. Yeah, 1-0 says 0793. Also, that USA team were part-time players, says Mouchel. They weren't professionals, says Mouchel. That's crazy, isn't it? Great save, says you are. USA beating England was a friendly, if I remember correct. Oh, was it? That's my bad then. That's my bad. Are you sure about that? Okay. Well, maybe you're right. I don't know. Who's your prediction to win World Cup? I love Brazil and Australia, but I picked Brazil to win it. Oh, it's over the line. Corner comes in. Denmark, they can't get it in there. It's pinballing around. Tunisia. Yes, Tunisia managed to get it away. And they're riding their luck a little bit at the moment, but they're still hanging on. Denmark pushing the game to them. I think so, Big Bear. I think it's going to be 1-0 to somebody in this game. I don't know who. I feel like Denmark are growing into that. They just hit the post, guys. The header hit the post and it's cleared away. It was a group stage game, says Mouchel. Fire Up says France got smashed up 2010 group, lost 2 against South Africa. Mexico drew against Uruguay. Put money on Denmark, says Big Bear. Tunisia now, other end of the pitch. Tunisia cut inside. And that's going to be a corner, is it? Corner for Tunisia. Maybe a handball. He's suggesting there's a handball in there. Oh, interesting. Tunisia suggesting there's a handball in there, guys, and to check the VAR. Let's have a look at this. Anderson comes in. It does hit his hand. I mean, he knows nothing about that. I mean, if VAR looks at this and the letter of the law is, if it hits his hand, then it's a penalty here. Mate, tell you what, this could be a huge moment in this game if they look at the VAR. I mean, he knows nothing about that. It's a literal definition of ball to hand. It's hit his foot and then it's hit his arm. But if they look at this and slow it down, they're not even going to. The ref's just gone, nah. What the fuck? What the fuck's that about, mate? Why do they not have consistency at all with VAR, though? Anyway, it would have been ridiculously harsh. It was ball to hand. He didn't know nothing about it. I actually think that's the right decision because it would have been unjustified if it was given because it would have been harsh. Corner in now for Tunisia. Oh, it's gone for everyone out the other side. Cameroon beating Argentina, says Peter Brown. Irish says, hey, Pig, I have been listening to your commentary while I'm working. Thank you, Irish365 for getting in here, bud. You're a legend, man. I'll let you know exactly what's going on. 0-0, Denmark, Tunisia at the moment, bud. And, I mean, they're both having some chances. I think Denmark is slightly growing into this second half, but I would not be surprised to see Tunisia pinch it either. It's one of those sorts of games. Nice Off says, no, it was a World Cup group match, US 1-0. I thought it was. But, yeah, I mean, that was supposed to be a big shock at the time. Madhouse, you haven't missed much, bud. Yes, Fire Up says, I think that's the biggest shock. Saudi today. Also, New Zealand drawing with Italy 1-1 when they had a bunch of part-time players playing for them back at the 2010 World Cup was also very much a shock result. I was shocked by that at the time. That was as good as them winning 5-0 against Italy, if you ask me, because just so the golfing class was just unbelievable. It's like, it's like England playing San Marino and drawing 1-1 in the World Cup group stage. It would be unbelievable. Yeah, I think so too, Philip Chapman, lad. It's got to be hand to ball or you're proper obstructing it, not just he wasn't even obstructing the goal or anything there. Like, he's just at the side of the goal. It's like he knows nothing about it. That would have been a ridiculous one. Same here, Jim Watkins. I don't want to see any injury time. I've got not much time in between streams to like get grub and have a smoke and chill. So, definitely don't want there to be 20 minutes of injury time at the end. Really, Sing Game says your ITV is like 30 seconds behind your stream. Really? Is that in from a set-top box or is that online? Because online, there's always a bit of a delay if you watch it on the ITV player or something. Boring match says Fire Up. Mooshdale says personal favour was my team. Luton Town beating Prem League. Norwich away in the FA Cup. We were non-league at the time. It's what football's on about. That is pretty epic, lad. Online to Sing Games. Yeah, I think it's just delayed when you have it on their online player thing. The time on mine now is 73:40. So if you look at the top right-hand corner over there, bud, that's 73:46, 73:47. That's 73:50 right there over there. $74 now on mine, yeah. Jim says, I love Ronaldinho's goal versus England from just over the halfway line. What do you mean over the halfway line? It was much deeper. It was much closer than that. But also, it was a lucky strike, mate. I still don't think you're meant to do that. I reckon that's a cross, and David Seaman shat the bed, lad. I did not enjoy that at all. I thought that was a proper jammy goal, and it was also shit from Seaman. He proper lobbed Seaman, mate, and it pissed me off, mate. I did not like that. Come on then, Tunisia. Let's get some Tunisia flags in there if we can find one. Let's go for it. Come on then, Tunisia. 15 minutes to go. Tears of Seaman says you are. Tears of Seaman. That sounds absolutely wrong. Peter Brown says before my time, but North Korea versus Italy. 66. Wow, Peter Brown. Nice. I'm not familiar with that one. That sounds raw, lad. Nice one, Fung Sire. We've got Denmark flags in there for Big Bear and Ulf. And Fung Sire's got Tunisia one in there. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Piggy Megafan says Pig admit Brentford are a bigger club than United. Well, it depends which United you're talking about. If you're talking about like, Dundee United, then yeah. The national dish of Tunisia is couscous. Bit boring. Yeah, I don't mind a bit of couscous, but it's a bit shit, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay. Nice one, Sing Game. Thank you, mate. I am pretty far away from it, actually, now you mention it. Let me turn it up a little bit down here as well. Okay, I'll turn it up a little bit as well, so hopefully that will help. And I'll put the gain up a bit. That should help. Thanks, mate, for letting us know. Is that better, guys? Smash the 69 in there if you can hear us better now. By the way, please do drop a like. Help us get to 150 likes by the end of the game. Smash the subscribe if new. We're on here in a little bit as well for the Poland-Mexico game and France-Australia later. So come and join us. Fire Up says 69, dude. Thank you, Say No More, Gov and John Boy. Hey, that's awesome. Thank you very much, Sing Games, for letting us know that, pal. My Brazilian women background. Jim says, respect Pig, I support Brazil as well as Australia and Greece, so for me that goal was brilliant. I hear your point too. Yeah, I mean, look, that's what I was going to say earlier, actually, and I got sidetracked because I think there's a chance, but I was going to say that before I got sidetracked, which was that my favourite tournaments that England have not done well in anyway, my favourite tournaments, whether it be Euros or World Cups and stuff like that, it's the ones where the best, there's an underdog, there's a surprise. It's the ones with the team that you don't expect is going to go all the way, but they do. You know, and like that's the same for me with like the Premier League. My favourite season, other than Man United winning, is definitely Leicester winning. That was an amazing season, even as a neutral or a Man United fan. To watch Leicester do that was amazing. And the same goes for Greece when they won it in 2004, man. I mean, I'm a quarter Greek anyway. My grandma's from Athens. I'm a quarter Greek, so I was supporting Greece anyway after England were out. But you know, But I just was absolutely I just thought they were a great team. You know, they're a brilliant team. Gangshi says 69 dudes. Thank you, my son. I do watch other sports like a badass, but mainly just MMA, boxing, snooker, and beach volleyball. I'm just joking, but hey, Hannibal Medjbury's coming on. Get in there, Hannibal Medjbury. Here we go. Is he going to be the man to get the goal and write his name in the history books? Hannibal, let's go, guys. Let's get hashtag Hannibal in the live chat. He's coming on, guys. Hannibal Medjbury. Nice. We thought he'd feature, and he's coming on. That's good to see. Mickey Kramer says United vibes. Jim says True Pig, I agree. You remember everyone slanging off Boring Greece? Not me, says Madhouse. Nah, me neither, man. I thought they were fantastic. I do like a bit of Snooker Loopy G-Wolf, absolutely, yeah. Hannibal. Hello, Clarice. Okay, so 2 substitutes here for Tunisia. They're going to bring on Hannibal. Their number 9's coming off. He's had a great game, their number 9. I know he's not scored, but their number 9. What's his name? Let's give him some props here. Jabali, yeah? Jabali has had a boss game for them leading the line. He's done about all that he can, really, from the little opportunities he's had. But he's not scored, obviously, but he's got close. He's had a good game. Your phone gashed up on Xbox. Got a new phone coming today. Ah, no, Big Ben. That's guff, lad. Sucks, mate. Hannah is on, says Donatus Kassoon. As a Leicester fan, the title winning season will always be a moment that's beyond measure. Aside from my kids being born and marrying a wife, it will always go down as best moment in life. I could understand that, Cold Punk. That was pretty amazing. It was just unbelievable. You know, it was like they can't keep this going, but they just had an incredible team with like Okazaki and Vardy and Kante and Mahrez. And they just got this team of awesome players together, and it all just clicked. And their manager, of course, Claudio Ranieri, obviously deserves a lot of credit. They sacked him the next season, but he deserves a lot of credit for what he got out of them that season. And it just never stopped. You were expecting the wheels to fall off at some point. Surely they're going to lose. Surely they're going to lose. It just never stopped, mate. They deserved it. It was fucking amazing. It was true. It was all so good. Schmeichel, of course, and Morgan, and all those. It was a great team. Sean Nettleton, my son, you're at work after this. Oh, no. Shawnee, lad, I hope you had a nice time off recently, though. You had an 8-fold with 50 quid on, and Argentina did me early doors. Oh, that's gash, Big Bear. That's so bad, mate. An 8-fold with 50 on. Holy fuck. Dude, are you a lunatic? You're putting 50 quid on 8-fold. That is some big bollocks you got there, Big Bear, my son. You were always going to lose that, pal, if you ask me. You know? Because there's always one result that fucks you over. And that was the Argentina one. But, oh, man. 50 quid on an 8-fold. The only time I've ever put money on and accumulate like that many different games was like if I put £2 on or £1 on. You know what I mean? And to win like a couple hundred quid or so. I'll never put 50 quid on an 8-fold. That's nuts, mate. That's absolutely nuts. But fair play to you though, if it come in, but that's fucking nuts, man. Big shout out to your ex-devil Danny Simpson for us this season as well. One of the most underrated signings we've ever had. Nice there, Cough Punk. Yeah, that's a great shout. You're better off putting money into crypto if you like. Big Odd says fire up. Oh, I don't know about that. Don't know about that at the moment, my son. Who knows? MEFC says I lost £500 on slots last night. Woke up feeling stressed out. You fucking what? Ecuador, England, Netherlands, Argentina, France, Brazil, Germany, Uruguay was the bet. Well, you'd expect it to, those teams to get the job done when you put it that way against who they're playing against as well. But still, 50 paid 1.1k. Fair play, man. I mean, I guess you just didn't. I mean, out of all of those fixtures, you probably would think Argentina's the least likely to let you down as well. This one's going to be a draw, man. Denmark, though. Oh, shit. Medjbury with a slide in there. Dangerous. Almost looked like he committed a foul. Feels like there was a penalty shout on the go. But thinks it was offside. Mickey Kramer says, I love United, but you just can't bet money on us, whether it's Madrid or Sharif. We can lose against that. So, yes, indeed. So, look at this. Hannibal Medjbury sliding in there. Is it kept in? Oh, it's a great tackle by Medjbury. I think he does hit the ball, but he is brought down. So basically the ref, they've got away with that one, but Medjbury a little bit rash there, but he did win the ball if you ask me. Yeah, Jim Watkins, I could see it. Who knows what's going to happen here, but Tunisia for the late winner would be pretty epic. It'd be a great result for them just to get the point, but I mean, if somebody could win this, definitely. 7 minutes to go, and then God knows how long for extra time. Cheers, Jim Watkins says, congrats, Pig, for your England win, mate. Yeah, so good. So good. So good. Who's coming back for the Mexico-Poland game in a bit then, folks? Who's going to come back on the channel? We're doing a watch-along for it very shortly. Make sure you smash the like and subscribe on this one and that one too when this one's finished, and give us a boost up there. I'll get the link and put it in the top of the chat now for you guys and gals out there if you want to come and join us for the Poland game, Poland Mexico. Thank you, Mikhail Kramer, for already liking it, you legend. So I'll pin it to the top of the live chat there, dudes, so you can follow it over at the end of the game. Nice, Cough Punk, you'll be back. Good stuff. John Boy will be. You're here, says fire up. Big Bear. Nice, G-Wolf. I am doing the France game as well, MEFC, yeah. Nice one, Merrick Galord. He's involved, and Philip Chapman. RRL Big Pads. Thank you so much for getting in here raw with a £2 super chat. He says, is there a stream tonight, Pig? Hope you're all good, bro. There is indeed, lad, RRL Big Pads. We're going to be streaming 4 p.m. For the Mexico-Poland game, and also 7 p.m. the France versus Australia game, my son. So 2 more streams coming after this one today, mate. Thank you for the super chat there, you legend. Let's get some raw C's in there for him. Going to be 15 to 20 minutes at a time, says Bucky Badass, probably. 0793, getting those devil horns in there, my son. Bob and Many Colours says, Pig, I just want to thank you for introducing me to the term melt. My fellow Americans get a kick out of it. Oh, fair play. No worries, man. No worries. It's part of the vernacular over here these days. Thank you, Bob and Many Colours. Hopefully I should be back. My prediction, if I don't, will be 1-1, says Simon Warner. I like that. Okay, nice one, Simon. Well, thank you for getting in, and we'll see you later on if you are back. If not, have a very good one. You bet it's 8 minutes injury time. Okay, let's play a game then. How many minutes of injury time do you think there's going to be on added time? I'm going to say 7 minutes of added time in this one, in this half. Big Bear says 11. Duggar says 16. Oh, nice you are. 8 says Fire Up. 9 says Baker. 10 says Shadowbringer. 6 minutes says David Johnson. How's it going? 5 minutes says MEOC. 6 says you are. 6 says Duncan. Well, we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be a large number, put it that way. Oh, foul committed. That's a free kick for Denmark. How many were added on the Argentina game? It was like 12 minutes added on in the end, but they actually played about 13 and a half at the end of the game. Crazy Joe says 6. Philip says 7. Drake says 10. Gio says 7. The biggest I've seen so far was England's game in the first half, where they added 14 minutes on at the end of the first half. You're going to say 8, says Merrick. Yeah, I know, Fire Up 12. Well, they added 8, and then they got an injury in the injury time. So they added another 5, but they actually played another 6.5 minutes after the 8. So, pretty bullshit, really. Gungshi says 8. Argentina was 8, but they played over 13. There you go, yeah. England game had 15 added minutes to WFC. Gonna watch the Aussie v France and the Mexico-Holland match tomorrow in like 11 hours. Oh, fair play to Jim. Yeah, that's just crazy time to stay up otherwise. Too late there, yeah. Back to Kasper Schmeichel then. Don't know if we're going to get a breakthrough in this game. I think this is just going to got 0-0 written all over it now, doesn't it? Depends. If there's a lot of extra time, added time, I should say, then, well, it's more likely that we'll get a winner. But at the moment, it's 88.5 minutes gone. It's just sort of meandering out, playing out to a bit of a snooze fest here. +8, says Sean. Stalemate, says Mickey Kramer. Yeah, precisely. More time wasted when the Iranian penalty was taken too, says Simon. Tunisia with a late chance down the left side. It's that American guy. It's my nephew, Zach. What's going on, buddy? How you going today? How you doing, bud? I hope you're good. Should have bought former Borough and Barca striker Braithwaite on, says Sean. Oh, nice one, Simon Warner. Top man, top man. I know, only 19% went for the draw. It's funny that, isn't it? So the most likely outcome now is that it is going to be a draw. 66% of the votes went to Denmark. 19% draw. 14% Tunisia. Pretty crazy. Thank you, MEOC. Says, we love you on YouTube, Pig. Glad I found this channel. Thank you, MEOC. You're a fucking legend, bro. That's very kind of you to say. So glad you found it as well, man. We got a great community of legends around here. The Mighty Bacon Brigade. There's someone else. Bunch of legends. Rain down the Bacon Brigade emojis, guys, for this community of legends. Thank you, everyone who tunes into these streams. Okay, so just coming up to stoppage time. 5 minutes. It's a record. It's a low one. Only 5 minutes at a time. I think I was one of the closest with 7. Who's got it right? Let me scroll up. Hey, look at that. Hey, Simon Warner got it right. He got it. He got 5. MEFC got it right. He said 5. You guys win. You guys have won there. You got it right. Only 5. Only 5, says Baker. Mate, did you see this guy? Oh my God. Oh, that's the most like... Mate, that guy's got to become a meme, surely. Did you see the camera pan over to that Tunisia fan, right? And he's just literally, looks like he's having a fucking massive dump or a midlife crisis. He's going like this. He's got his hands sprayed like this. He's like... Did you see that? That's pure passion right there, my son. He's like going like this. Did you see that? He's put on a huge bet. Oh, I bet say no more. Yeah, it looks like it to me as well with that expression on his face. It really does. Bet he has put on a huge bet, that guy. Baker says, let's see how many they actually play. He was having a dump, says you are. Denmark very disappointed, but they've got a late chance here. Sean Nettleton, my son. Great defending again by Tunisia. They've done well. Who's going to steal it at the end, if anyone? Only a few minutes to go. 3 minutes left. You got the feeling Denmark will score, says Ara Avedissian. Yes, well, they've had a couple of decent efforts, and that's it. There's 3 minutes to go. If you score now, it's the perfect time to score. It gives the opposition no time to get back into it. Denmark with a corner. That's it. One moment, and they're in there. Raw! One moment, and they've got the job done. He had 50 on an 8-fold, says Rob C. That's a good one, bud. That's a real good one, bud. Rob C, good one. Big Bears there going, you wanker, you bastard. Thank you for subscribing there, Ara Avedissian. I appreciate you hitting that subscribe button. Thank you so much. Yes, if you're new like Ara, please do hit the subscribe button. We're on here every single day. And smash the like. That'll boost us up there. Help us compete with clickbait wankers and corporation channels. What a strike! Denmark shot from distance, blocked away by the keeper. Oh my goodness me, it's a great save because it was a great strike from very far away. But it's a wicked save there by Darwin. And it's a wonderful, wonderful shot there, you know. I think it's Lindstrom, the substitute. With the strike from distance, and it's a good hit, son, but it's a great save, and he had to react that quick. Almost an opportunity though for Denmark here. Another corner for Denmark. Pressure's on the last 2 minutes for Tunisia. What's going on? Possible penalty. Oh, what the fuck? Checking VAR here. What's going on, mate? They're gonna stitch Tunisia up here. What's going on, man? Oh, hang on. What happened? Let's take a look, but they're checking for a possible penalty. Mesbury. What's going on? That's not a penalty. It's not. Oh, shit, there's a handball in there. Oh, no, there's a handball in there, and... Oh, come on, that's fucking... You can't give that. You can't give that. Referee's come back from the VAR check. What's he doing? No penalty. Good decision, ref. Good decision, ref. Spot on decision, ref. That was the right. So that would have been so harsh. So harsh if that would have... It's another ball-to-hand situation. Correct decision, ref. Well done, referee. This is the best ref we've seen so far in the World Cup, in fact, throughout this whole game. Good job, mate. Definitely not a pen there, my friend. Definitely not a pen. Look at that. It's just hit his chest and then hit his hand. He's got his hand up here like this, close to his body. It's hit his chest and then bounced to his hand. He can't do much about it, so it would have been so harsh. It's a good decision, ref. That would have been brutal to lose the game like that. Great decision. Superstar says, yeah, great decision, to be honest. Nice, says Shadowbringer. Good decision, says Fire Up. Yes, indeed, MUFC. You what, says referee's getting better. Sean says, give the ref man of the match. Nice, Simon won a few cans of Aussie beer. What's your tip or choice? Sean says, I take away my decision. It wasn't a pen. It hit his chest first. Well done, ref. Yep, well done, ref. Yes, watching it back, it would have been so harsh. And if they were going to give that one, they'd have had to give one earlier on where a similar sort of thing happened, you know. But still, one last attack here. It's 5 minutes gone in the game in the added time. Only 5 added time in total. So last chance here for Denmark. They're working it inside, though. Ball to the back stick. And it's a loose one. That's going to be cleared away by Tunisia. And that's got to be the final whistle, surely. And Tunisia, it's out for a throw-in to Denmark on near the halfway. The ref's not blown for the game just yet. So Denmark with one last chance here. They've got possession of the ball on the right side with a throw-in. One last chance here then for Tunisia. I mean Denmark. Denmark with possession. All the fans jeering the ref saying, blow your whistle. We're 40 seconds after the +5 now. But they did have a VAR check, so they've got to add on another minute for that, I guess. Because there was a bit of a break there for the VAR check. So they're probably going to play until about 96 or 97 minutes on the clock here. So they've added a bit on for the VAR check and stuff. So corner here for Denmark. Eriksson goes to take the corner. Could be a big, big moment here if they can somehow manage to clutch a goal. And we've hit 125 likes, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for dropping that like on the video, you legends. 125, baby. Break out the red panties. It's red panty night. The live chat's got us 125 likes, baby. Christian Eriksen whips the corner in then. Back stick. Teed up. It's still alive. And the goalkeeper grabs it. No dramas. And that's surely the end of the game. He smothers it on the ground. Chewing up those vital few seconds. And that's going to be a very, very positive result, I think, for Tunisia, guys, to get the draw. They'll be so happy with that. And surely it's over now. And the goalkeeper smashes it up the pitch. Referee still not blown. Tunisia route 1. Oh, it's gone all the way to Kasper Schmeichel. Referee still not blowing his whistle, man. Are you serious? So 10 seconds left. Surely it's got to be 97 minutes this finishes on. How come we've added 2 minutes on for the 1 minute VAR check though? Ref, blow your whistle. It's a long ball out the pitch for Denmark. Free kick to Tunisia. Are you taking a piss, ref? Blow the fucking whistle, mate. Are you joking? We're 97 minutes, 13 in there now. There's plus 5 minutes and another minute for VAR. So stupid. So stupid, man. You were right. You were correct. Says fire up. 7 minutes. Oh, yes, I guess. Well, it's got to 7 minutes 30 now. Yeah, fire up says, I guessed 8 minutes. I will win now. You're right, fire up. Look. There's the final whistle, 7 minutes, 30 minutes at a time. So I won. Get in there, my friends. Tunisia, good job. You know, they deserved that. They performed really, really well. They had a couple of decent chances to win the game even. Denmark also had a couple of decent chances. First half for Tunisia was better. Second half for Denmark was better. But overall, it's a fair result. It's a draw, 0-0. And a very, very good result for Tunisia. I think a vital point for them, guys. Really good, not a bad game of football, even though it was 0-0. I know that's a bit strange to say, but at 0-0, it was actually quite exciting. As far as 0-0s go, there was a bit of jeopardy in there. You didn't know who was going to win, and Tunisia giving a good account of themselves. So a good result for them. Yeah, Shadowbringer says, GG's Tunisia. Ref made good decisions, says Superstar. Couldn't agree more. He actually ref that game like a boss. Told you 7 minutes, says G-Wolf. Fair result, says MUFC. Definitely a good game from both teams. I think, you know, of course, Denmark maybe feel a little bit less happy about it because they're more the favourites to win the game. But certainly Tunisia will be buzzing with that one, and they deserve the draw. Jim says, Slack Game Pig, no joy in this one, but I enjoy it because my Australian team can take advantage. Yeah, absolutely, but absolutely good result for you guys as well. Christina says, who wins? It was a 0-0 draw in the end. So the live chat has voted. 63% thought Denmark was going to win. 22% a draw. We'll end that poll there. It was a draw. So good job to Tunisia for upsetting the odds there a little bit. Good result for Tunisia, though. Back late for France match. Hey, nice one, Simon Warner. Have a good rest of the day, bud. Catch up with you later. Fung Sire says, GG's. Thank you, Fung Sire, for getting in here raw, lad. The Saudi defender who got a clout earlier is okay. That's awesome, Mikhail Ukraine. That's good to hear. Has he got a broken jaw or anything? Or a broken schnoz or anything? Because that was a horrendous connection with that guy's knee. He literally got Ben Askren. And like the goalkeeper's name was George Masvidal, mate. He full on got slept. It was real bad. Great stream. Thank you, MFC. Bucky Banner says boring. Sin Games says GG's. Thank you so much for getting in raw all throughout, Sin Games and everyone else. Niels Olsen says dinner time. Yeah, I'm going to get something to eat as well, bro. Good result for Tunisia, says Merrick Galord. Jim Watkins says, come on, Australia, you good thing. We're coming for you, France. Good day from down under. I hope you smash them up, bro. Really rooting for the Socceroos tonight. Oh, yeah. Let's hope for an absolute monstrous performance from the boys. Let's hope they treat France like a bunch of drongos, mate. Safa Mabruk, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel there, Safa. Nice one. If you guys are new, make sure you hit the subscribe before you go and click that bell icon like your name was Quasimodo. Esmeralda the bells for notifications. So you get notifications when we go live. We're actually back in just a short time, guys. Around about 45 minutes to 50 minutes time, we'll be back on to watch the Poland-Mexico game. So come and join us and watch the game with us. Yeah, Wiggy, Poland versus Mexico next. Cheers, John Boy. Thanks, Mikhail. Hey, Alex Walker, what's going on? You just noticed that Argentina lost. I know they got done up raw. Thank you, Chris Koo, though. Have a great rest of the evening. No worries. Get in there when you can, my son. Chris Koo. Have a good one. Thank you, bro. Christina, Shakila, Killer as well. Thank you. Jim Watkins, Irish365. Mikhail Kramer. Denmark was poor creatively, but they proved hard to break down defensively. Yep, definitely good shout. Gungshi, thank you for getting in here. Raw says, thanks for the commentary, Pigo. Thank you for watching and listening there, Gungshi, you legend. Have a great rest of the afternoon. Back shortly if you're around. If not, have a wonderful, wonderful sleep. MUFC, catch you soon. Madhouse, catch you soon. Crazy Joe Devola, good to see you, bro. Catch you soon. Chris Koo as well. Wiggy, Say No More Gov, You War, G-Wolf, Rob C, and everybody else as well, guys. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here and getting in here. So, yes, go and do us a favor, though, at the end of this stream. Do us a massive favor. Go and smash a a like on this one. It's actually at the top of the chat. Poland versus Mexico here. And you can watch. Yeah, there you go. I'll pin it to the top again there. Poland versus Mexico. Click that link at the end of this stream. That will take you to that stream, which is starting in 45 minutes. Go over there and I'll see you there for the game, guys. Oh, hell yeah. Cheers, Rob. See you then, man. We'll be on about 5 minutes to 4, somewhere around about there. You still predict France? Yeah, France should smash you up, to be fair, lad. But you never know. I'm rooting for the Aussies, definitely. Right, guys, that's the end of the stream. We bossed it. We got 133 likes. Make sure you smash the like and thank you everyone who did. Hit the subscribe and all that. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch at Flying Pig United. You can check out the website, flyingpigunited.com. Also, the merch site, flyingpigclothing.com. If you want to get any merch, there is a Come On England shirt on there. Also, some Glazers Out merch and shit like that. So you can check it out if you want. But thank you for watching and being here. You're a bunch of legends. Cheers, Jim, Paul, Merrick, Jim, Cough Punk, Duncan, Big Bear, Jim, Mikhail, Rob, G Wolf, all the moderators like Gungshi as well, and all the mods. Thank you so much for moderating the chat. Thank you all the members for supporting the show, and thank you to everyone getting in the chat. Cheers, Baker, you Don, and Paul Nicholas, and Jim, and Cough, and Ulf793 as well. Good day, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Much love. And remember, when the seagulls follow the trawler, as this is because they think sardines will be thrown into the sea. Thank you very much.